I welcome my dear viewer to Dr. Paul Kibisho YouTube channel. And I want us to look at a few things just to give you a bit of motivation, because that is why I was born and brought up. And that's why God purposed that I come into this world, just to share a few things with you people and to make you understand that there's nothing that happens without God's consent. And basically, when you find people succeeding, there are those people who have taken it upon themselves to succeed, because life has a lot of things that we need to look at positively and to change our perception and to actually reset ourselves and to go back to what we call the default settings. And as we go this particular journey of default settings, we need to ask ourselves some few pertinent questions. And one of them is this: what has been hindering you from pursuing your goals in life? What have you been wanting to do for the last maybe 5 years or 10 years that you have not been able to do up to this time? And what are those stubborn blocks? What is it that stops you from achieving your goals? Does it disturb you? Does it sometimes make you feel uncomfortable? How do you feel when you realize that some people who may not be as much endowed like you seems to be doing much better than you? Do you accept it as a challenge, and do you feel that there's something that you need to do that you don't seem to be actually evaluating and looking for the best way out? So we need to think about this. Life. Do what you love. If you want to succeed in life, do what you love and do it often. Whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that makes you feel energized, whatever it is that makes you feel rejuvenated, whatever it is that makes you feel invigorated, whatever it is that gives you what we call the oomph, the courage, the determination, the focus, do it often. If you don't like something, please don't hesitate. Don't keep on dilly-dallying. Change it. If, for instance, you are a procrastinator, you've been saying you'll go back to school, you've not gone. You've been saying you'll get married, you'll get some children, you'll get some piece of land somewhere, you'll build a house, you'll go back to school to study a given field, and you don't. So the secret is that if you don't like something, change it. Don't keep, there's no other option, just change it. And this man called Mr. Albert Einstein, I remember him saying that the greatest form of madness is doing the same thing, same way, year in, year out, expecting different results. So if I find you expecting different results, automatically I'll know that there's something that is not properly functioning within your neurocirculatory system. Because basically the moment you realize where your weakness is, you do not sit there, you do not stay there, you do not stay put. What do? You change it. If you don't like your job, quit. You cannot, and I'm telling you this, a research has been conducted globally, and it has been proven that 80% of people report where they hate most. And that is why sometimes when you go to some offices to be served by some individuals that you meet there, they don't receive you warmly. As a matter of fact, they see you as an interruption to their, what we call their comfort zones. They have already entered into their lulls of their comfort. And that is where, if you don't like your job, why don't you quit? Quit and go to where you feel that your passion is. Very, very important in life. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. If you don't have enough time, why are you watching TV? Will your TV give you bonuses by the end of the year? Will your TV make you a better person? Stop watching it. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. I wish you can underline that. That if you are looking for the love of your life, stop. Stop. They will be looking, or they will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. We are talking about right now Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. Stop overanalyzing. And I've been telling people, and I say this one with a lot of due respect, without prejudice, that if you take a bit of time to do very serious research, the richest people in the world don't have any single degree. Because the problem with most of us people, especially the educated one, we do a lot of analytical inferences. We look at so many things from the academic point of view. We look at so many things by bringing in what we call the extraneous variables, the modulating variables, so many variables, intervening variables, and sometimes in that particular mood of doing analysis, over-analyzing, we lose the opportunity. Of course, I thank God I'm not there. All emotions are beautiful when you eat and appreciate. All emotions are beautiful when you eat and appreciate. Life is simple. Every last bite. All emotions are beautiful when you eat, appreciate every last bite. Life is simple. Open up your arms, open up your mind, arms and heart to new things and people. We are united in our differences. Open up. Like I want to thank the people, especially those who have been able to subscribe to what I've been telling them. Because that's what we call opening up our minds and our arms and our hearts to new things and people. And we are united in our differences. And ask the next person, you see what their passion is, and share your inspiring dream with them. And that is what I have done. I have done enough research. I have realized that all of us people, we have this big dream. We all have the zeal and the desire to succeed, and of course to break the ceiling of poverty and enter into financial independence and freedom. So what I've done now, as I have said here, open up your mind, arms and heart to new things and people. We are united in our differences. Ask the next person you see what their passion is and share your inspiring dream with them. And then travel often. Travel often. Getting lost will help you find yourself some opportunities that only come once and seize them. We are not talking about Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. There are those people who tell us after those 3 years, I wish I did this. But wishing does not change the basic fact of things. As a matter of fact, there is no failure without attempting. We have to make an attempt. And I have been giving you the scenario of this man by the name Ferdinand Omanyala. He was a rugby player, but at one point, because of his passion and because he realized that if the same speed that he has been using playing rugby can be directed elsewhere, it can revolutionize and change his mind, which he did. And today he's a celeb. Today he's actually number 1. He's the fastest running human being in Africa and number 8 globally. So we are saying getting lost will help you find yourself, and some opportunities in life come only once. Seize them. Life is about the people you meet and the things you create with them. So go out and start creating. Life is, let me tell you, live your dream. Life is short, and wear passion. Wear passion. That is that's what I can say. So we don't have to worry. There's nothing to make us people worry. There's nothing to make us people feel as if the world is coming to an end. We can do it. We can make things happen, and we have the capacity to do that. The only problem that we have, most of us people, we are non-starters. Like, we've been talking about, and allow me to adjust my gadget. We've been talking about now raising funds to make things happen. And one of the things that makes me feel bad is that some people God has given, I've been talking about this, that God has given all of us 24 hours within a day. But what you do within 24 hours determines whom you become. What drives you? What drives you? What is it? What is it that makes you feel that you are motivated? And I've told you on many occasions, nobody will ever motivate you. Motivation is like success. Success is personal, and success is a father to many, and failure is an orphan. We need to look at what we call the Champions Creed. I take full responsibility for my rising, for my falling. I want you to underline that I take full responsibility for my rising and for my falling. I don't beat myself up, nor do I beat up others. When I make decisions, I live with the results and don't play a victim. So you must learn to make decisions. And I've told you on very many occasions that we are basically a product of your own thoughts. And if you don't make a decision, that aspect of not making a decision is a decision on its own. So we must learn to make decisions. And when we fail, we must learn to own up our mistakes. With the power that is within me, I seek a bath. with the power that is within me, I seek above all things wisdom and discernment. Even this man of God called Solomon, there's something that he told God. If it was some of us who had the platform to be, or who had the opportunity to be asked by God what it is that we wanted, some of us would have said, I want to have a house in Loda, Kalen, Mothaiga. Others would even have said maybe Mountain View. Others would have said maybe what we call Baraka. Others would have said Widsa. But I thank God for this servant of God. He talked about wisdom, because wisdom and discernment. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the ability to execute decisions with precision. And discernment is the ability to know what is good and bad and what ought to be your position and role. And we must learn to position ourselves. I fly high and sometimes I clash. But the total race is the goal, not just one episode. Even those people who succeed in life, they have tried many things. I know when to push. You should know when to push, and you should know when to pull back. I give it my all, and I love others even when they don't. I'm a champion, and my strongest words are, I did great. I'll do better next time. So don't keep blaming yourself. As a matter of fact, even your presence, even your ability to speak even now, even the ability to see me here, it has taken what we call a conscious decision. So we must continually learn to know that God has given us the ability to make things happen, and God will not make things happen without your role. You have a role to play. You have a mission to accomplish in this word of God. And basically, if we do that, I tend to think that our lives will never be the same again. We need to be people who are conscious of what tomorrow holds, in terms of our planning, in terms of our projections, and then we give God what we call the mandate to control our tomorrow, because nobody has control over tomorrow, nobody has control over the next minute, but I believe God fulfills the desires of our hearts. So it is my humble prayer this evening that we'll be able to make some decisions that will take us to the next level. Let's avoid what we call issues to do with what we call blaming one another, thinking that this was not meant for me, that God has been unfair to me. No. We must make sure that we lead a purposive life, and we appreciate ourselves for who we are. And if we do that, I'm telling you, our tomorrow will be great, our tomorrow will be better. May God bless you. Thank you very much for tuning in to Dr. Paul Kibisho YouTube channel. I don't take it for granted. I thank God for you, and I pray that in the fullness of time we shall meet and rejoice as we look back and say that surely God has been our Ebenezer. And with those few many remarks, may God bless you. I wish you a pleasant evening. For those people who'd like to know about what Panorama Consulting Company does, please go to our website, www.panorama-consultants.com. You can drop us an email at info@panoramaconsultancy.com. You can even call us on our office number 0713 534 65. Book an appointment, talk to us. We are more than willing to come together and see what we can do to better ourselves. And I believe with God all things are possible. Shalom, shalom, shalom. God bless you all.